We have the chance today to go 7 points clear at the top of the Premier League. It's the same story you've heard multiple times. It's first versus second. It's us against Manchester City. A win will go 7 points clear. A loss and it'll go 1 point behind us. We'll also be going up against Leverkusen in the first leg of our round of 16 Champions League tie. The bad news is, both games are away from home, and we haven't had the best away form this season. What is happening, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 105 of the Saving Swans series. There is the table in front of you. We are 4 points clear of Man City, and we have the chance to extend that lead to 7 points with our game coming up today. Since you were last with us, it's been a sea of green, really. I mean, you came back for the Wolves Crystal Palace game, so there's been 4 games in between. We beat Newcastle 3-0, Noe Jose grabbing 2, Zachary Paul grabbing the 3rd. We beat Leicester 4-0, Altabama, DeLuca, Girigori and Trent grabbing an 88th minute penalty. We had Hull in the FA Cup 4th round, Girigori and Yomar grabbing the goals there, and a 3-1 away win against Aston Villa. Sequinha, Aradori, and injury time goal from Girigori. So it's been a sea of green since you were last with us. So ultimately, the last time we lost was against Man United. So you just know if there's going to be a slip up, it's going to be today. We've also got Cardiff in the 5th round of the FA Cup, which I'm going to show off in the next episode. So that is a spoiler for next time. But today we're focusing on Man City and Leverkusen in the Champions League. With that in mind, with 2 important games, there is a slight rotation involved here. Milagres in goal, Johnson, Arthur, Ross Pugh and Nart at the back, Zachary Paul, Diego and DeLuca, Noe Jose, Aradori and Girigori. You might be noticing a different player on our bench today, which is Lucas. Now, we've got him in on loan from AC Milan, so he's the Cabrera backup, if you want to call him that. I mean, he's only 2-star. He's just as good as Zachary Paul, really, at centre-back. But it is nice to get a natural centre-back into the club. He's on loan to the end of the season. It was just literally a panic loan because Cabrera is out for the rest of the season, I would imagine. But he is in there, as Bowling has picked up a knock as well. He should be back for the Leverkusen game. We're going to give Lucas a number. We'll give him number 22. Why not? Why not? Because we always keep the number 12 free. It's just a thing I've always done in Football Manager. I never give out the number 12. As it's a number for the fans. So you guys are the number 12. But we have got Man City. We're going to challenge them to prove a point. We're going to go on control. Just to see how well we do. To see if we can keep the ball and just play the way we normally play. Obviously, if we do get overrun, then we can change it to counter or defensive. But we've had a very good start to the game. We've had 6 shots in the first 10 minutes. That's a promising sign. I'm going to encourage the team. Possession's equaled out a little bit. But we've had a very good start. We just need to make sure we can try and convert these chances into goals. But 32 minutes in, nothing really going on. I'm going to shout to get creative. But the first half, nothing's really going on. Both our strikers are on a 6.5. That might explain why. But do I bring Yomar on? It's a big game. Yomar doesn't do well in big games. I'm going to give an aggressive. I am not happy with your performance. We're gonna give them the first 15 minutes of the second half. Just to see if the team talk does anything. Because we might have to change some of our players. I mean, Shelby Johnson on 6.4. I think I mentioned in the last episode. Our right backs either do very well or very poorly. There's no in between with them. There's never just like a steady performance. But 62 minutes in, nothing's going on. Aradoi's on 6.4. We'll bring Yomar on for him. We're going to bring on... I haven't got Trent on the bench, so Shelby Johnson will have to stay on. The midfield's playing not too bad. So we'll bring Yomar on for Aradori. I mean, Yomar doesn't do that well in big games. So we'll see if he does make an impact. But Nart whips it in, and that is the first highlight of this game. A Luke Nart poor cross. I don't even think we've done well in this game. Like possession, shot-wise. Watch how Man City score now. We've been all over them. Oh, they've come back into it second half. But Dybala finds Colner. Arthur wins the ball back. No way, Jose. First highlight of the game. Can we do anything? Girigori finds Yomar. Yomar's found some space. That's a poor shot from him. He doesn't like the big games. He does not like the big games. But 75 minutes in, I've got to change something. Something isn't working. Girigori's on 6.5. But Zachary pulls on a yellow card. We'll sub him off for Ziquinha. And we'll bring off No Way Jose for Altabama as well. Do we go attacking? We're going to go attacking. We're going to go attacking. Even if we lose this game, they'll only go 1 point behind us anyway. So I'm going to shout out another get creative. To be fair, Yoma, he's on 6.7 since he's come on. So maybe he should have started this game. But there's a goal kick 86 minutes in. Can we grab a winner? Or are Man City going to steal the points? Well, with a pass like that, it's more likely they're going to steal the points. But Nart finds Diego to DeLuca. The midfield linking up with the attackers. Oh, that's a poor ball from Altabama, I think it was. And Man City going to have a chance to come back at us. They've definitely come back into the game second half. It was all us first half. But Ziquinha intercepts. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was the counter-attack. Would I take a draw? Probably. Oh, it's a lovely ball to the box. And of course, Man City score in the 87th minute. I shouldn't have gone attacking. I shouldn't have gone. I should have played for the draw. Away from home. Oh, it's going to come back to bite us. But Bailey finds Dybala with a heel to Bonglivani. And it is 1-0 to Man City. 87 minutes in. Alright, come on boys. Grab a goal. Get an immediate equaliser. Yomar. That's a nice ball to Girigori. It's in. Does it count? Yes, it counts. Oh, an immediate equaliser from Girigori. All the goals are coming in the last 5 minutes of the game. Straight from kickoff. Nart finds, who is it? Yomar with the ball. It's a hell of a ball from Yomar. And Girigori, first time, hits it in. Corner from Man City. Headed away. Oh, don't tell me they're going to score again. Surely not. Vinicius Jr. edge of the area. Oh, it's a slide. They win the ball back though. Vinicius Jr. crosses it in. Oh no! It's the post. All the excitement is in the last 5 minutes of the game. Right. Do I go off attacking? It depends on what this highlight looks like. If it looks like we're going for the ball, right? No, it's going to be them. We're going to go counter. Obviously, it won't affect this particular highlight, but I'm going to take the draw. I don't want to run the risk of losing this lead. Although, if we lose it from this highlight, there was nothing I could have done. But Vinicius Jr. now. Man City on the ball. It's all kicking off in the last 10 minutes of the game. Please don't score, Man City. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back to attacking. Liquor. It's a long highlight. I don't like long highlights game. Oh, I can sense it. I feel it in my water. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Oh, was it? Or was it just a save? Right, we'll go counter. We'll keep on to the lead. We'll keep the draw. And there is the final whistle. 2 goals in a space of 30 seconds, and it is a draw. They say it's disappointing, but I just want to... I'm going to say it wasn't our day. Because it wasn't our day. I mean, we tried as best as we could, but we just couldn't find the breakthrough. Our strikers, as usual, didn't turn up. We just get these games where both of our strikers play absolutely poorly. But we do draw 1-1, which, with the way the table is, isn't the end of the world. I mean, we are still 4 points clear of them. United could come back, but they'll only be what's that? 6 points behind us if they win their game in hand. So, not the end of the world to get a draw against Man City, but we will now focus on the Champions League and an away game against Leverkusen. I've remembered why Trent wasn't on the bench in the last game, but to add to that, Aradori is going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. What's he injured for? Pulled knee ligaments. So Trent's out for 3 weeks, Cabrera's out for 2 months, Aradori's out for 3 weeks. So Yomar looks to be getting a run in the team. A few changes for the Leverkusen game, some in force, some not. Timo Horn in goal, Johnson, Arthur, Pugh and Nart at the back, pretty much unchanged. Boning is fit enough to make the bench, we'll put him on the bench, but I think Ross Pugh probably is fitter than him at this moment in time. Sequini comes in for Zachary Paul, Diego and De Luca retain their places. Altaboma comes in instead of No Way Jose. Yomar comes in for Aradori, and Girigori is going to start up front for us today. I was thinking of going counter, but we did quite well against Man City on control, so I'm going to give control another go away from home. We can always mix it up about half time if we're being overran or anything like that. I'm just hoping that our strikers turn up today, because they were both on a 6.5 right up until the 88th minute. Girigori was lucky to get himself a goal. But we are going to see how we get on. But Ingrosso finds Lozano. Isaac in the box. 3 minutes in. They're looking threatening. But we're going to give it till about half time. See. Oh, Isaac's injured. That's good for us. I think he was their best player. So it's always good news to see that. I mean, it's not good news to see a player injured, but, if he's their best striker, then of course it's nice to get that advantage. But half an hour in, Altabama finds Diego, back to Altabama. Zaquini, edge of the area, has a shot. Squeeze it for De Luca. It is 1-0 to Swansea City. We grab an away goal out in Germany, and that could be an important goal in our quest to reach the quarterfinals. Altabama and Diego play a nice little 1-2 with each other. Zaquini tries to shoot, it's blocked. He finds De Luca edge of the area. Well, edge of the box, if you want to call it that. Or the inner box, I'm not quite sure what that is. But he does grab the goal. It is 1-0. We're looking pretty good so far. Diego to Altabama. Girigori. Oh, it is clear though. Do we get another chance? We do. Zaquini. He's going to find Johnson on that right-hand side. Long ball from Johnson, cleared by Tar. And Leverkusen are now on the ball. Lozano. Diego snuffs him out, though. Diego's a bit of a beast in that deep-line playmaker. But Girigori's found it. He's in the box. Oh, that's a poor shot from Girigori. He's normally pretty clinical in the box. But he doesn't get a goal there. And looking at the stats, 3 shots on target for us, 4 half chances. Leverkusen still haven't had a shot on target. Although, that shot from Isaac was on target. What was that? What was that? Timo Horn! What are you doing? Tierney crosses it in. No. That's a weak goal to concede. Timo Horn makes a mistake. And it is 1-1. That's fine, because we got an away goal. If we take a 1-1 back to Liberty, I'm confident we can get the job done at the Liberty Stadium. But we are 1-1. We appreciate the efforts. Yomar's on a 6.5 looking nervous. I think we need to give our I believe you've got what it takes team talk. That normally hypes the team up. We're not going to make any subs. We're not going to change anything. We're playing pretty alright. It was only that weak goal we conceded, which was a mistake from the goalkeeper. Hopefully Yomar can turn his game around. But I don't know what's happened to Yomar over the last few seasons. He's just cannot against all the smaller teams, he can bang 10 goals in for fun. Altabama's through. Hits the post. But against the big teams, Yomar just goes to pieces. He can't handle it. Zaquini whips one in. Yomar's going to chase. He does win the ball. Zaquinha tries to cross it. It is cleared. DeLuca, 19 long shots. Oh, Girigori. Not quite sure what that was. But Yomar is a decent squad player to have. You know, he's really good. Like, against the smaller teams, he scores for fun. But like this game now, 6.5 from Yomar. Well, I've got up to 6.6. I'll give him that. But if it stays 1-1, I'd take a 1-1. But we should really be scoring more. Yomar in the box. It hits the crossbar. What's that? 3 crossbars? 2 crossbars we've hit? And that is a fine example of what Yomar is like in big games. Hits the crossbar he should have scored. Now, I do have Nathan Evans off the bench, which I could use, which I think I might use, because Yomar, he's not doing the business. We're going to swap them round. We'll make Girigori a complete forward. Anybody else underperforming? Shelby Johnson's picked up a knock. The only person that can technically play right back is Diego. And he's not the best right back to bring on. But we'll bring on Marco Rog to be deep line playmaker. Can Zaquinha play there better? Yeah, he can play there a little bit better. So tweaking the team a little bit. So we'll see if that makes any difference. If we can grab a second goal, I think that'll seal the tie for us. Because I'm confident we can do the job at home. It's just getting the result away from home. But Girigori slots it for Nathan Evans. That is a penalty. Nathan Evans comes off the bench to win a penalty. Is he going to be sent off? I think he's already booked. Oh, he's already booked. The ref's taking his time. Show the red card, ref. You know you want to. There it is. Red card for Ingrosso. And come on, Nart. Come on. What is with this team and penalties? I don't understand. Like, every time on camera we have a penalty, we miss it. All the time. But like I said, before the game, I would take a 1-1. I thought that was in. I'll take a 1-1 to the Liberty. I got no problem doing that. Ross Pugh clears the ball. Abel Ruiz. Don't throw this away, boys. For God's sake, don't throw this away. They've had a red card. They've had their best player injured. They've had a penalty saved. The game is setting up for a Leverkusen goal. The game is setting it up. But it's a lovely long ball from Ross Pugh. Girigori beats Tar. Tries to find Nathan Evans. He does find him. Evans crosses it in. It's a poor cross. Nathan Evans not the best passer of the ball. But Marco Rog finds Altabama. Is he going to do anything? Back to Zaquinha. Altabama. Nathan Evans turns. And it's a goal from Nathan Evans. One of our own. Grabs the goal off the bench. He may not be the best striker we have in our team, but Nathan Evans does his job to a T. Since he's come on, he's won a penalty and possibly scored the winning goal off the post. Lovely goal from Nathan Evans. And it was Ross Pugh, another player from our academy, who lumped the ball forward. A 2-1 win away from home would be a great result. I can say it because I'm confident we can get the job done at home. It's just making sure we don't throw it away from home. I need to stop. I need to stop opening my mouth. Stop. Because of course they grab a goal. They grab an equaliser after I say, don't throw it away. It's a lovely ball, to be fair. They've had their best man injured. They're down to 10 men. They've had a penalty saved. And now they've equalised. Just football manager things. They've had 2 shots on target all game. Look at this dominance. Unreal. I think this is a perfect episode to show you how Football Manager likes to do Football Manager things. We were all over Man City. We draw that game. We were even more dominant against Leverkusen. Away from home, They've had 2 shots on target all game, scored 2 goals. We've had 29 shots in this game, 11 on target, including a missed penalty. I appreciate your efforts. It was away from home. We could do the job at the Liberty. I'm confident of that. So we do draw against 10-man Leverkusen. Shelby Johnson's out for 2 days, so that's fine. Altapalma stars as Swansea rue his chances, and the Brazil boss is still scouting for the Brazil team with Zaquinia in for a chance to get a starting spot. But for next time, we will come back for the Cardiff game in the FA Cup. It is our local rivals, and I think we'll do the Leverkusen game as well to round it out, to make sure we get the result in the Champions League. So tune in next time for Cardiff in the FA Cup, our local rivals, and the second leg against Leverkusen. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2018 content. We upload Saving Swans every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 PM GMT. And I will hopefully see you next time for a local rivalry and a chance to progress to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Thank you very much for watching.